give a big, big clap up for Bill Piper, everybody. I also just want to take a quick second to clap up all the volunteers, the committee members, and everybody who's here today. A lot of things happen behind the scenes, and for us to be together, especially as Bill said, for this one, let's just give everybody here a round of applause. Clap yourselves in. So unlike Bill, he was telling me, hey, I know Jack meant a lot to you, like he does to all of us, and he said, I want to give you a couple minutes to maybe share your heart a little bit. He said, so make sure you get something prepared. So I have nothing prepared right now, but I want to share with you that every time I sat down to try to write something, to think about my thoughts, I couldn't get through it. That's how much this guy meant to me. So I am going to speak from my heart. I want to share with you a quick story that happened today. Where's my foursome at? Ray, Tommy, Rob. We were trying to go for the highest score today. We just missed it. But and that wasn't those guys' fault. That was my fault. But we were walking up to 17, and I remember walking up to 17 tee box. It's a par 3, the last par 3 of today, and the outing was almost over. And as I got out of my cart, I grabbed my 9-iron. I was starting to get a little emotional thinking about, how special this 34th Otis Open was and how I didn't want it to be over. I wanted to press pause. And I started stepping up to the tee box, and I just all of a sudden started having a conversation with Jack. And I said, Jack, more than anything, I know you would want there to be a hole-in-one on this 34th Otis Open. And Jack, more than anything, I know you would want it to be me. And I said, Jack, if you're with me right now, I really want you to just help me get this hole-in-one right now, and this will be a celebration for just you and me. I get over the ball, I get my stance, I send my club back, and as I come through, the ball shags a hook left, nowhere near, almost hits the guys on the other tee box to the left of the green. And all of a sudden I hear Jack's voice saying, why would you ever use my shot? As Bill said, that was the guy Jack was. This was really not about golf. This was about fellowship. And one of the things he did for me, and I know he did it for a lot of you, he made sure that fellowship was a priority. He made sure that he would take moments to pour into each and every single one of us, to take time. And I got to tell you, probably the thing I love most about this Otis Open in this very fast-paced world, that this was a day that we all slowed down. This was a day that we all took a chance to kind of see the person in front of you, have a new conversation. All these guys I golfed with today, I never golfed with before. They're all friends of mine for the rest of my life now. And that's what this Otis Open was about. And so I'm going to try to be short because I can't follow Bill. That was a beautiful speech, Bill. I just want to say, if Jack was here today, I know he would say these 3 things. Because before I say it, I got to tell you, when I think about this Otis Open after today, I think about Jack's family. I think about the grandkids that may not have had as much of an opportunity as all of us to get to know Jack and get to know Jack's heart, that this Otis Open is here every single year for them to come and to learn more about their grandpa. I think about the Piper boys. I think about my boy. I think about all of us that eventually there's going to be a moment in time where this next generation is going to come up and my 7-year-old son Will's going to run up to me and he goes, so who's Otis? And it's going to be an opportunity for me to take a moment to tell him about this great guy. So if Jack was here today, I feel like he would say 3 things. He would say to the younger generation, if you cross their path, take a moment to ask a question and just listen. Just listen to them. And he would also say, if you meet somebody older than you, take a moment to ask him to tell you a story. Share some of your experience. And I know the last thing he would say is that at an Otis Open, don't ever miss the opportunity to introduce yourself to somebody that you've never met before and make a new friend. And so for that, I want to raise my glasses to Otis. To one of the greatest guys we'll ever have a chance to call friend and brother. To you, Otis, we love you forever.